I first met Ben, it was at the Sugarland Free Park. I remember one day he came there, and I never met this kid before. I'm just like, dude, what is this kid doing right now? Like, shredding.
You know, I'm trying to think back. That was a long time ago, but I think, like, you had heard, like, through the grapevine, there's this, like, weirdo kid who, like, skates like the 80s or whatever. But the first time I saw him, I was just like, oh, my God, this kid is insane.
He had his little hoodie on, and he had his blonde, curly hair, like, all coming out of his hoodie, kind of growing it out, and, like, his heavy black glasses on.
He has the Ray-Bins. He's always had the Ray-Bins, man. Like, ever since I first met him, he's always had the nerdy look. Like, he's never liked to look not nerdy or weird.
I don't know how he ended up in those heavy glasses. I don't know what the story is behind it. I don't know if it was something he requested. I don't think I've ever seen him without them on.
And he was just this little bitty punk rock kid. Looked like he, like, bought all his clothes at Hot Topic and had like a mohawk and was doing all Dwayne Peters tricks, like nothing else but Dwayne Peters tricks. And how the hell he knew all these Dwayne Peters tricks blows my mind, but he was like, you could tell he knew how he wanted to skate, and that's just what he was gonna do. Like, he didn't give a shit.
Ben is a special character. I don't really know how else to explain it. Like, he has got something so unique and, to me, so exciting, because he really has not just studied, but learned these techniques that have kind of been forgotten about, stuff that was happening in the 80s. And it was amazing then, but somehow it got somewhat forgotten.
All the old boards are really cool. My brother was 7 years older than me, so I saw him get a skateboard, and I was super stoked on that. I was like, I want to do that. It was my dad taking my brother to the skate park. I didn't like the street course because there was so packed people. No one's gonna skate the vert ramp. And I think the owner, when he was talking to my dad and making friends, I think he kind of saw like, oh, look, a kid that wants to skate this. So he's like, oh, he should watch this video. Like, hey, just take this. Hey, like, here's this. And like, the couple videos I had, they'd come on every night, you know? I'd watch them over and over, and like, I started learning trick names and pros names. And it took a couple years for it to really mean a lot to me, just because I didn't know what it was.
Knowing Ben for close to 8 or 9 years, I may have taken him on his first trip. If not first, definitely second. He was 14 years old, and I can't really say I watched him progress every step of the way, because he's already been at that level forever.
I love my life. It's the best.
Someone that skates transition like Ben is immediately on my radar, because he really does appreciate the core of skating, like where it came from, you know, the hand plant era and boneless ones, things like that. And there are some people that do those things, but he really takes it to a new level.
80s skateboarding meant so much, and that's what I saw skateboarding. Like, I didn't know what was out at the time, like In Bloom and stuff. Like, that's not what was skateboarding to me. What was skateboarding to me was like a Vision streetwear ad with like colors and like power sliding, and I really separated the two. And I really thought that you were either this or that.
I think Ben will bring probably the most creativity in terms of where he chooses to skate, how he skates it, and probably some NBDs. Like I said, he can put these eras together into new tricks and stuff that's like, oh, that, yeah, no one thought of that, because no one has those two skill sets.
To be honest, like, I don't have much, like, for it yet. I've had so much to do, but, you know, I want this to be my priority. So I have a lot of drive on this trip to film, like, a lot.
If you take Ben to his type of spots, you could come back with 5 or 6 clips in a day. So I'm not worried about us only having 3 tricks and us being 4 months into this thing.
Prone 80, switch rollers, and then 2 tricks after. I like that. Yes! I'm gonna keep trying it for you, Jared. Oh, shit. Yeah! You're gonna try one more time, or was that it? I have a lot of mental battles when it comes to like filming or being filmed, and it sucks because I have a chance that like every skater like kind of wants, and you don't want to take that for granted at all. But at the same time, you don't want to lose like the spirit of skateboarding, which is just having fun.
With Ben's type of skating, When he's filming stuff, he's almost the type that he looks better in real life than on footage, because he's so sporadic about the tricks that he does, and that he'll just do them. Oh, would this look better long lens? Would this look better fisheye? Like, he doesn't think about that. He just does the trick.
Then skateboarding is definitely just sort of in the moment. It's like now, you know, he's there, he's gonna do what he can do, and I don't think he thinks it through too much, you know what I mean? He just goes for it.
He just does the tricks freaking first try. Isn't that nice?
All right, hell yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
I need those clips, dudes.
Everyone's starting point these days is like, whatever, MTV, Street League, X Games. You know, they don't have that sense of history or that rich knowledge of where this all came from. Back in the 80s, skating and competition, that was the only way to get your name out there, to get known, to get sponsored, to turn pro, to be in magazines. You had to be competing. So if you're consistently winning contests, you can live off of that. You can have your name known. But for the 80, 90% of all the other pros, it's all about videos and showing what they have.
I really think the Dogtown documentary had a huge impact on now skateboarding, in the sense that we're really like getting back to the roots and liking style and like carving and going fast. And I don't know, I think the misconception was someone did that 20 years ago. Why would we think that's cool now? It's been done. Everybody likes what they like, and that's what's cool about skating, is that there's room for everything, you know? The videos I grew up on, they meant everything to me, you know? Like, that was like a treasure to me. I would watch it every night for 2 years straight, the same like 2 or 3 videos. It was, dude, seriously, like, I don't know what skateboarding would be without a skate video right now. I mean, it helps people progress and just feeds imagination and just thought and gets you stoked. It's everything.
Dude, that was so rad.